When a game like Deepwoken releases an insane weapon like the Flare Blood Kamas, I have a natural reaction, an instinct, to make the most demonic build I possibly can, and this time we're going Upper Moon. What's up guys, it's Punchy, and I'm continuing my journey in life to create any character in Deepwoken that I think is possible. In the past, I've made several builds for my favorite media series, and trust me, it's only getting started. I just recently hit 50,000 subscribers, which is insane, so thanks to everybody in the community, and I'm working on a special build for that. All I gotta say is thank you. Today, we're revisiting the anime Demon Slayer, and there will be massive spoilers all the way up until the Swordsmith Village arc. Currently, it is Demon Slayer season, so if you want to enjoy peak animation, it's the perfect time to do so. The villainous character I've decided to recreate this week is of course Gyutaro, the Upper Moon 6. He's vile, disgusting, and straight up evil, everything that his sister Daki was not. Gyutaro has no moral compass and will do anything to protect his sister, and that's not good. Their relationship is very interesting because it's exactly what Tanjiro and Nezuko could have been if things had gone differently. Anyway, Gyutaro and his blood demon art all revolve around destruction and chaos. Equipped with his trusty flesh Kamas, the Upper Moon 6 deletes anything in his path with an extremely disorganized and demonic fighting style. Uh-oh, I think I've been summoned. This time, I, the real Punchy, have been trapped inside the Infinity Castle. It seems this time Lord Muzan has ordered me to provide entertaining Deepwoken videos for eternity, so don't worry, it's the only thing I can really do here, so I'll keep on doing it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content because it will not stop. Hopefully, I'll figure out a way to escape this giant maze, so you know, leave your comments down below. In Deepwoken, I think I was able to recreate Gyutaro with surprising accuracy. Using the new hair dye options, Seltor and its facial markings look very similar to Gyutaro's anime appearance. Our hair was dyed a seaweed green, which worked perfectly. The Upper Moon 6, both of them don't really wear that much, but I did what I could to recreate Gyutaro's arm and neck wraps. From what we see, he often wears these flowing red sashes, which I made using the Sandrunner scarf and Smith's gloves. Gyutaro's essential tool for demonic purposes was, of course, his very own flesh Kamas. These Kamas, or sickles, are disgustingly powerful and versatile in combat. He's able to immobilize anybody with deadly poison and release devastating blood attacks at the same time. In-game, we chose the Flare Blood Kamas, which I believe were partially inspired by this character. Everything down to the appearance, the blood drain, and the fighting style is awesome for our Upper Moon 6. Gyutaro's poison was also captured using all the dead gods. When we hit an enemy, they can't heal, and our purple particle effects look pretty poisonous. My final build stats are balanced, but they did not start out like this. I hit the Shrine of Order after picking up some medium weapon mantras and all the dead gods, and you can do this too if you want to recreate my adaptation of Gyutaro. Again, characters should be made the way that you want. That's enough character talk, onto our blood demon arts. Starting off strong, Gyutaro swings wildly with his flesh sickles. Everything around him is destroyed in a blood whirlwind as he spins and slices through anything nearby. It's chaotic and devastating. To represent Gyutaro's powerful fighting style, I modified Master's Flourish, making it huge. We spin around and apply pressure with our blood whirlwind, catching our enemies off guard and interrupting their technique. Gyutaro's ability is showcased as he cuts through the air, rushing down Tengen with his sickle rush. The Upper Moon 6 has no honor and will take advantage of any distractions to kill his enemy. Prominence Draw allowed us to do the same, rushing our target and move stacking to get the upper hand. It's unbelievable how great this mantra is combined with our Kamas, so please try this out for yourself. Despite being able to blitz his enemies, Gyutaro fires off flying blood sickles to track down and hit his targets from range. After shooting these shockwaves, he follows up this attack by rushing down his opponent and cutting them to pieces. Revenge was the optimal pick for our flying blood sickles because it allowed us to play from range, let us rush in, and of course, it's red. This mantra still remains unmatched for interrupting people and sniping them from range, and you know, it's always gonna be good. The craziest attack that Gyutaro pulls off is his iconic rotating circular slashes. The Upper Moon 6 spins his flesh sickles at an unbelievable speed, blending up and deleting buildings or whatever is in his path. Our first Flame Charm move comes into play with Rising Flame. We continue to spin around like Gyutaro, applying pressure and pulling any nearby player into the air. What's interesting about the Upper Moon 6, both Daki and Gyutaro, is their bond as twins. They're both one in the same and share a twin spirit. They care for each other in a weird, evil way, but they cannot be killed unless they both die at the same time. To extend our own life, I chose Flame of Denial with its exploding willpower talent. As soon as we're about to die, we regain HP and jump into the fight once again. The same can be said for our Bell, Run It Back. The Shadow variant is very similar to Gyutaro's introduction, forming from Daki's Shadow, and his insane regen basically keeps him immortal. Using his Blood Demon art, Gyutaro throws out a variant of the Flying Blood Sickles, Blood Sickle Onslaught. Overwhelming his enemy with X-shaped blood slashes, Gyutaro's chaotic spirit is in full force. Using rapid slashes, we cut down players from a distance and mix up our playstyle by closing the gap. It's a perfect representation of Blood Sickle Onslaught, and it works the same way. In a life or death situation, Gyutaro's last resort comes into play with his rampant arc Rampage. The Upper Moon 6 releases a dome of bloody death, repelling anybody or anything nearby. For this ability, I picked up Flame Repulsion. This mantra was surprisingly effective, and it it let his combo knockback into rushdown abilities. Pushing people away and reflecting their damage is what Gyutaro does, so we do the same. That's all for our Blood Demon arts. Now check out the full talent list. We're finally done showing off Gyutaro, now enjoy some fights from the Upper Moon 6. That's all for our favorite sickle-wielding demon Gyutaro, and I had a lot of fun with this build. All these new weapons and mantras are great for build crafting, and I cannot wait to see what comes out next. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. As always, have a good one, and it's punchin' time.